Good morning, my dear students. Today we discuss about the ethers and epoxides. So ethers, what is ethers? So ethers are organic compounds. Ethers are organic compounds contain an oxygen atom bonded to two alkyl or aryl or arylyl groups. So ethers are the organic compounds contain an oxygen atom bonded to two alkyl groups or aryl groups or arylyl groups. Hence the general formula is ROR dash. So general formula of ether is ROR dash, where R and R dash may be same or different. If both R and R dash are same, we call it as simple or symmetrical ethers. Simple or symmetrical ethers. If both R and R dash are different, so the ethers is called mixed or unsymmetrical ethers. That is, if R equals to R dash, this is simple ethers. If R does not equal to R dash, it is the mixed ethers. So these are the definition of ethers. So another one is, in water, that is water molecule contain two hydrogen atom. We replace this two hydrogen atom by by alkyl group, aryl group, we get ethers. Hence ethers are the derivative of water. So another one is there, that is alcohol. So alcohol contain one hydrogen atom. That hydrogen atom can be replaced by alkyl group, aryl group, we get ethers. Hence ethers are the derivative of water as well as alcohol. So okay, next point is nomenclature. So ethers can be nomenclated by two methods. So first one is common method. In common method, so simple ethers are named as dialkyl ethers, and mixed ethers are named by prefixing the names of both alkyl group to the word ethers in alphabetic order. That is, for example, we use CH3OCH3 instead of R by CH3, R dash by CH3, both are same. Then we name we call it as, this one is methyl group and this one is another methyl group. So both are same. So this is a simple ethers. Hence we named as dimethyl ethers. So another example is CH3O, CH2CH3. Both groups are different. This one is methyl group and this one is ethyl groups. So both are different according to alphabetic order. First one is ethyl and second one is methyl. We named as ethyl, methyl, ether. Okay, next nomenclature. Second method is IUPAC system. According to IUPAC system, ethers are named as alkoxy alkanes. So ethers are named as alkoxy alkanes. The smaller alkyl group is named as alkoxy, and the larger alkyl group is named as alkanes. For example, in CH3OCH3, so both are same. So this one is, we call it as methoxy group according to IUPAC system, that is alkoxy methoxy group, and this one is methane. Hence, so the name is methoxy methane. So this is methyl group, but according to IUPAC system, we named as methoxy methane. So next one is second example, CH3, CH2, CH3. So in compared to this alkyl group, so this one is the longest one, hence we call it as ethane, and this one is the smallest one. So according to IUPAC nomenclature, this one is named as methoxy. So hence the name is methoxy ethane. So next one is preparation. So ethers can be prepared by the following method. That is, first one is by dehydration of alcohols. So here, by heating and excess of alcohol with concentrated sulfuric acid at 140 degrees centigrade, so we get to form ethers. That is, for example, when two molecules of alcohol reacted with concentrated sulfuric acid at 140 degrees centigrade, water is eliminated to form ethers. That is ROH. So one molecule of alcohol plus H, or another molecule of alcohol. Two molecules of alcohol heated in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid at 140 degrees centigrade. There is a elimination of water molecule takes place. We get ether. So plus removal of water molecule. So this is the simplest method by preparing the symmetrical ethers. That is, this method only to prepare symmetrical ethers. Hence, only symmetrical ethers are prepared by this method. So second point is mechanism. So step 1, very important step, protonation of an alcohol. protonation of an alcohol. So that is R CH2OH plus H plus. So this one is proton coming from concentrated sulfuric acid. So here the oxygen contain 2 lone pair of electrons. So it gives electron to the hydrogen. So here protonation takes place to form RCH2O. So H, this H and another H, and it loses the electrons, it acquires positive charge. So this product is protonated alcohol. So next one is step 2, nucleophilic substitution of second molecule of alcohol. So nucleophilic substitution reaction takes place by the second molecule of alcohol, that is R CH2OH, another molecule of alcohol. So this is alcohol. So first molecule, it gets the protonated of alcohol, and then second molecule is reacted to protonated alcohol, that is R CH2OH. This one is plus. So here the oxygen is high electronegative atom, hence it wants the electron. So it acquires that electron from this carbon. So after that carbon loses electron, it gets the positive charge. So hence here in alcohol, another molecule of alcohol contain extra electrons. This oxygen gives that electron to this carbon. So we get R CH2OH, R CH2OH. So this oxygen donate the proton to this carbon, hence we get the bond between this C, this R, that is CH2 and R, and the removal of water molecule takes place. So here the oxygen loses the electrons, it acquires positive charge. So this is, we call it as protonated ether. So this is the intermediate product. So last step, that is step 3. Protonated ether loses a proton to give ether. That is, in step 2 we get protonated ether, that is RCH2O plus. Here H molecule is there, H atom is there. So here CH2R. So in that this oxygen having the positive charge, so it get the electrons from this hydrogen atom, simple atom. So here there is a loss of, here the removal of hydrogen, that is the proton atom. So this electron go into this oxygen, it gives R CH2O CH2R. That is the formation of ether, and there is a removal of proton. This proton goes to step 1. So this method is very useful to form the symmetrical ethers. Okay. Second preparation by second method, that is Williamson's ether synthesis. That is Williamson's ether synthesis. So here, when an alcohol is treated with NaOH it gives sodium alkoxide. It gives sodium alkoxide, which is on react with alkyl halide, to form ether. So this reaction is called Williamson's ether synthesis. That is RONA, sodium alkoxide, react with alkyl halide, that is RX, alkyl halide, to form ROR dash ether by the removal of another molecule, that is NX, sodium halide. So this method is useful to prepare both simple and mixed compounds, that is both simple and mixed ethers. Both simple and mixed ethers are prepared by this method. First method, only the simple ethers can be prepared, but Williamson's ether synthesis is very useful to prepare both simple and mixed ethers. So example, CH3ONA plus C2H5Br. So sodium methoxide react with ethyl bromide. There is a formation of CH3O C2H5 methoxy ethane plus NaBr. So next one is mechanism of Williamson's ether synthesis. The very important method, mechanism. So first step, that is the formation of sodium ethoxide. There is a formation of sodium ethoxide, that is ROH plus NaOH. This one is alcohol. React with sodium hydroxide. To form RONA plus H2O. That is, we get sodium alkoxide. So this is the first step. Then step 2, second step. So nucleophilic substitution reaction takes place. And to form ethers. That is, in sodium alkoxide, that is RONA, in sodium alkoxide, here we get RO dash plus Na plus. So this RO minus act as a nucleophile. This one is act as a nucleophile. So this RO dash, that is a nucleophile, react with R dash X, react with alkyl halide, undergo substitution reaction undergo nucleophilic undergo nucleophilic substitution reaction to form ether. This method proceed through SN2 mechanism. Proceed to SN2 mechanism, that is RO dash plus R dash X. So this one is -1, so electronegative atom. So here we get ROR dash, that is ether, with the liberation of X minus.